He's got the serves. World number 2, Lin Shidong on receive. Quality in this point. Lin Shidong had the big forehand early on, and then the backhands. This was not testing the water. This was fully swimming on the first point.
Yeah, this is let's have it. Here we go.
Both players in the pool. Marco.
There's a lot of respect between these two, but they've got to play like there'll be no love lost. Tommo will try and play the pantomime villain, as he has here in the Sichuan Gymnasium. He's riled up the crowd at times here, Tommo. He's great. I absolutely love him. Gives it his all. Very animated player.
He did embrace it a little bit early on, and man, has it come back thick. Weight room from Tommo. When he was 13, he was hitting that weight room hard, and when he beat Timo Boll for his first time to take the title at the Czech Open, as soon as he won, he hit the weight room. And out here, we are seeing the continued compounding benefits of that behavior. The backhand, though, doesn't miss by much in the end.
Shadong just puffed his cheeks out. I think he knows he's in for a big battle here with Tommo. They're both going to drag each other to the deep end. Both of them have fairly square stances and open game styles, so see if we get more and more long rallies.
Edge of the table here, but dialed in. There wasn't one passive backhand in that rally from Tommo.
And the forehand out the crossover, to play it actually off the angle from the middle is incredibly difficult.
Took a real risk and it paid off. A little fortune to go with it, but 5-0 right now he leads. That's the backhand we know he's capable of from anywhere on the court, but when he's near the table, you don't have much time to prepare.
He lets it rip, unleashes upon it.
Did everything right. Tommo moved back into the table when he had a chance, a little bit of height, played the line when he saw that it was preparing on the other side, Lin Shidong. When he was stretched there, that was very smart play.
Yeah, it's having fully extended, play the short side. So difficult to do. There's pace on the ball, so he didn't need much form motion, Tommo.
7-1.
And the apology here, fair play. We got to remember he is a gentleman after all. One of the fairest players I've seen, as kind as can be. We talked about the confidence, the record that he has against Lin Shidong. Why he might be playing so confidently. Well, he's 5-1 against Lin Shidong. He's won their last 3 encounters, although the last 2 have come down to the deciding 7th. Quite a record against a player who's been world #1 for a significant amount of recent history.
I remember when Tomokazu Harimoto beat Lin Shidong when it was Lin Shidong's birthday at the Champions in Macau, so.
But he did get him a gift and a card, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, write it off.
3-8.
Receiving some coaching here. Sun Xuan watches on, coach Team China. Taking the parallel. A little bit of a chance here, leaving the table open. It seemed unlikely, which is probably part of the reason it was so surprising. Also, he knows that Lin Shidong is backpedaling from coming over the table on the forehand side with the backhand. So really good timing there from Tommo.
I think he understands the importance of trying to drive as soon as possible, Tomokazu Harimoto. That's how Zhang Weijing was able to take the last game against Shadong today. Trying to construct the point with the serve receive and then coming up brushing is risky against Shadong, especially into that backhand half. Tommo served brilliantly. What can Shidong do?
The strong opening spin shot and a timeout on Tommo's side. Man, was he up 8-1? Here we go, 6 serving 9. Good combination, baits him in, brings him short to the forehand so that he has to come back to backpedal for the baseline opening. Thinking in combinations out here. With the quality of shot that Tommo has, it still takes a combination of shots to set up 4 game points. There it is, rocket backhand, one of the best in the world near the table. The only player chosen for men's singles here, and he's got a tough battle by head-to-head. Well, Tomokazu channeled his inner Krianga for that backhand mid-rally.
That really gave me a flashback to the World Championship semi-final 3 years ago here when Tommo played the Rally of the Year against Shadong. Kept applying the pressure with the backhand counter away from the table. Just relentless.
Good pressure on the parallel step around from Shadong, but you can see the deep breaths here. It's amazing how much breathing affects your attitude. 118, third, only to the second that he set with 119 to the 121 of Wang Chuqin earlier. Footwork tested, he's still in it. Comes down, oh, this one's out of reach. What a point. Power from Tommo. He is a striking figure, a massive guy, Tommo. And it's still scanning the opponent just to see. How does he feel right now? What should I bring on serve?
3-1.
Paused the handbrake, Shadong there. Felt like a little bit of an escape, bearing in mind what we've seen from Tommo. But let's have a look at this one on the replay. Oh, hang on a minute.
Whoa, that's a face and a half. Crowd likes it.
Know what I was looking to see on the replay, but that was worth it.
Yeah, well now it will be for the next replay. Tough act to follow. Relentless is a word you used not long ago, and with all the change of pace, Shadong still is able to adjust. We've seen him in some very uncomfortable positions throughout this week, in mixed doubles and in singles, where he gets down near the ground and still stays confident, even with all the change timing.
And thinking back to that Europe Smash final against Charles Morgard as well, we just got to see in that match point how good he is away from the table. I can't think of anyone better at staying in point while continuing to apply pressure. Remarkable.
A break here for Tommo. I mean, even the semi-final from Malmo with Simone Gauzy.
Oh, wow.
Was really, if that was a final, it would have been one of the best finals of the year.
Yeah.
It was a tough act to follow, but right out of cinema history, Truls, yeah, that was really something. But Shadong has such an incredibly bright future ahead at only 20 years old, but still a lot to prove against this opponent. That was about 4 shots in a row, right behind the net. Some of the riskiest backhands, and then he goes deep on that.
And Wang Hao looking at him like he just missed a serve.
That's the standard.
That's the standard.
Timeout.
How will he do that? Let's see.
Better. He's closer in this. Still Tommo right on top of the table. A little net break and a good recovery from Shadong.
Yeah, the classic half-long touch counter combination from Shadong.
And that shovel serve was quite straight up. Definitely nearly vertical. Middle of the table. Just interesting to see him mix it up.
I thought I might have been in trouble there for a second with how Harimoto flicked it, but Shadong keeping the bat high, pressure on, guarantees at least a 2-point cushion.
Well, he's sticking to his terms here, sticking to the plan. Trying to stay on top of the bounce. Tommo not backing up. Some of these high-risk shots, just variation in the spin game from Lin Shidong could be a factor. Much needed point. Remember, this is a must-win for Lin Shidong if he's going to win the match. Tommo's won the last 3 in a row. Handles the fast one, but when it's slowed down and a bit more spinny, it's big. Wang Liqin, Qin Zhijian as well. President, Secretary General of CTTA. Had a chance to watch Wang Liqin growing up. Man, if it were 2025, the stadium, the lines around it, just unbelievable. Can't imagine.
Let's 8-4.
Just got the chills there. Qin Zhijian, what the personal coach of Ma Long. Incredible. The unity, the depth of this team.
Bit of extra spin on the drive, and he's feeling it now. From Sun Xun to Wang Hao and Xu Yingbin, everybody in the dugout respecting and trying to be the wind beneath the wings of a player who, after game number 1, could use a little bit of extra, especially considering their head-to-head. From a timeout at 4-3, Lin Shidong has really changed things up here. He's got 6 game points to come in to the decider with confidence. Nice parallel there. In the replay before that, were you watching Roman Klecker looking up at the...
Yeah.
That was such a cool shot.
It was, wasn't it?
Like something out of a Frank Darabont film. And Lin Shidong escapes 11-5. So 1 game to determine the winner of this match, with a rich history already for 2 young players. And fired up, Shadong right out of the gates on receive. Close to the table, it was everything he wanted.
So now it really, really is do or die for Japan, and it's down on the shoulders of Tomokazu Harimoto. Oh, what a net recovery.
But not this one. Net blocked. And you bring up a good point. It's a 7-1 lead right now. China wins this game. Not only does Lin Shidong win the match, China, the champions for the 3rd consecutive year. And in fashion, last year they won 8-1. Lin Shidong wins this, they win 8-1 over Japan, their great rival. Ooh, shallow. The defense, Tommo drops it behind the net. Awkward ball, but it pays off.
Shadong had to make that compound movement, and it just kicked a touch further. Shadong looks back at the bench as if to say, how did I miss that? Well, no point crying over spilt milk.
And that was a tough ball, a lot of side spin on it. Had to run around. And at this one, you could feel he was about 80%. The look in a rally like this, Lin Shidong, pressure, considering their history, more than he's had in quite some time.
1-4.
Good look on the scoreboard. Still early parts of this game. In all fairness, if you're Tomokazu Harimoto, you could think about this as, I must win this. You could also think about it as, well, I'm the only player who's put a point on our scoreboard so far, so I've done decently well. I've got a lot to be confident about. Continue fighting. Out of the first towel break, 2 points between them. Quality exchange. Remember, they are hanging on by a thread, Team Japan, and they've got their leading man at the front of the ship right now. A lot of pressure. The service toss has been so clean. I think players have been practicing in general. Team China wants to do everything as clean as can be. With the whole world watching right now. And the locals chanting. In Sichuanhua, they switch sides of the table. Just down by 2, Tommo with the serves. Looking to level here. The quality, he gets everything back. You can see what it means to him. Have you seen that reaction mid-match from Lin Shidong? If you didn't know the context, that the world number 2 has been beaten by the world number 5 the last 3 times they've played, that Tommo is 5-1 over Lin Shadong. And the crowd likes the face there. Outright service point on the pendulum serve. The best he could do after having the first serve taken from him. I wonder if Tommo and Miwa understand Sichuanese. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, a little break off the net. But I think he had a few IOUs in the pocket. He says sorry in English. I like it. If you learn a word in a new language, between thank you and sorry, please, these are some of the best ones to know. 3 points in front, 4 points away. What can you do to get through Lin Shidong when he is on? He is unstoppable. The whole delegation here, the squad. What a time. Again, it's not over yet. But wouldn't it be an incredible time to break the curse? To break the handcuffs that Tommo's had on you? Everything in his power, and his power is tough to match. Lin Shidong on the tippy toes leans forward. He was behind the table early, suffocating speed from Tommo from the start. And the change of pace isn't bothering Lin Shidong. A dribbler, a bit of fortune to set up 6 championship points. If that was an IOU cashed in, the timing could not have been much better. He's got the serves to do it should he need the second one. Ooh, getting low on this one. Tomokazu on the heel of that right foot leans back, spins it up, and Lin Shidong takes the dangerous approach to go short line. 5 championship points left for Lin Shidong and Team China. Still fighting, pulling himself up. A long road, but a second point saved. Second championship point as Tommo takes a chance stepping in for that receive. And there it is, Lin Shidong breaks the cuffs with Chun Yi and the rest of the game watching. Team China has retained the title.